do, my brother? My brother, what do they do in the religion of Islam? I'm asking you, what do they do in the religion of Islam? Don't they go and make a pilgrimage to Mecca and they walk around and then they kissed it? Islam never helped us. God said, tell the rock to stand up and save us. You ever seen a rock on the block saving the people? You ever seen a rock telling the people what they gotta do? The rock ain't never helped us. You gotta give up Islam, brother. Leave that jail shit alone. Read it, Jeremiah 2:26.
As the thief is ashamed.
Bro, you believe in a lie. You mad because you believe in a lie. Ask your rock to come and save you. That's what we're gonna read. Jeremiah 2:26.
Can't be lukewarm, gotta pick a side. Who am I? True Jesus.
No, you said as a child we have what in our brain? We have innately good thoughts, right? All right, Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 5. The Bible says otherwise. What we've been taught is that innately we know to do good, right? People don't know innately to do good.
Right. No, innately. What I mean by that is, listen, innately, like we know that, like we know our Creator. That's why you out here preaching.
We don't.
No, that's why you out here preaching. Listen, those who've been misguided.
Yep.
Have been lied to, and they listen to so much stuff where no listen. But innately, listen.
You don't think that's all of us? You don't think all of us have been lied to?
You know what I know? You believe, he believe, I believe, he believe.
So let me ask you.
And no, listen.
But we believe different things. Like, what religion are you into?
I believe in the person. I believe in the Creator that you pray to.
Okay, so let me ask you, right? On the Sabbath, right? What are we supposed to be doing? These are things that we may not agree, because we say we're on the same page, but these are differences.
So if I say Sabbath, I know that the Europeans.
What day is the Sabbath?
I know the Sabbath. I know the Europeans created that word.
The seventh day, which is when?
The Sabbath. They created that word.
No, the Bible created that word.
Let alone change the calendar.
The calendar was not changed. What you're going into is a Gregorian calendar. No. What they did, listen, before we go down this rabbit hole, on a Wednesday, they added 10 days to the calendar. It was still Thursday the next day. They did not change the calendar. That's a lie that we believe.
No,
Come on. No, it's not. They didn't change the calendar. Look. Jesus kept the same. Listen. Let me finish.
No, you know how many calendars have been?
Jesus kept the same 7-day Sabbath that we keep it. When was the Gregorian calendar established?
No, listen.
Under where? Under who?
Not Gregorian.
Okay, but listen, the calendar we use now, right? The calendar we use now comes from where? Rome, right? Wasn't Jesus alive in Rome? Jesus kept the same Sabbath we need to keep. So again, the question I got for you, Jesus kept the same. Constantine didn't change nothing. He didn't change anything.
Jesus wasn't really from Rome.
Jesus kept.
Never really was in Rome.
Jesus was under Roman oppression. Give me John chapter 11 verse 47. Let's prove it. Jesus was under the Romans, right? This is why they said this. This is why the Pharisees said this in John chapter 11 verse 47. This is what we're saying. We're going to read it to you out the Bible. Read.
The book of John chapter 11 and verse 47. They gathered the chief priests and the Pharisees and the council and said, what do we do with this man that doeth many miracles?
This is talking about Jesus. Jesus was doing miracles. Go ahead.
If we let him thus alone, all men will believe on him. And the Romans shall come and take away both our place and nation.
So the Israelites were under the Romans. Jesus was keeping the same Sabbath. Jesus was under the Romans. They were under the Romans. Herod was what? Herod was a what? The 12 tribes of Israel were in captivity under the Romans. They were under the Romans.
They was under God.
They were. Read it again. Give me John chapter 8 and verse 33. This is what I'm saying. We don't understand the Bible. My brother, this is what I mean by our sense ain't common, because what you believe is not what the Bible's saying.
Would you say Israel believed in God and he wasn't under the Romans?
They were in captivity. Are you in captivity under America? Let's ask you that. Are you in captivity under America? Are you in captivity under America? Yes or no? See, that's the problem.
I'm freed under my belief.
No, you're not free. You gotta pay. You gotta pay for your car. You gotta pay to eat. You gotta pay for water. You pay for the shirt you got on. Did you pay for the stuff you got on? So you don't think he paid for what he got on? How's he free? You got $1 in your pocket?
I'm a servant to my
Creator. Do you have $1 in your pocket?
You know what you're about to do?
Do you have $1 in your pocket?
What you're about to do?
Baruch 3 and verse 8.
No, you're going to make this big
You are in captivity. No, I'm saying you're in captivity.
Now we're going to go to condemning each other.
No, I'm saying you're in captivity just like the rest of us. You're not free. You're not free.
The bird is free.
The bird ain't free. The bird is in oppression too. They wait for us to get right. The Bible tell you that the animals is waiting for the children of Israel to get right.
You're not free.
John 8:32 now. The point I'm making to you is the only way you get free is you keep the laws of God.
That's right. So can you be free?
If you keep the laws of God.
Can you be free?
And when Christ returns, we'll be free. We're not free. John 8:32. Watch.
The book of John, chapter 8 and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Read it again. Stop.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
This is the problem. We're trying to make you free. You got to know the truth. You don't know the truth of the Bible. That's what we're making you know. Nah. Because you're telling me we're free today.
How do you know?
We're not free today.
How do you know? When you go to sleep at night, listen, ask the person you pray to. Listen, this person.
But I'm saying, who do you pray to?
Listen, the one that's walking away.
Who do you pray to?
Is he under you?
Who do you pray to? Does he require things from you?
No, you gotta be real keen.
What does your God require from you?
You gotta be real keen.
That's what I'm saying. What does your God require from you? Because if you got the answers, I want them. So what does your God? Yes, you said.
My God is your God.
Okay, so what does he require from us?
My God is your God.
What does he require from us?
Submission.
Submission meaning what? What are we supposed to do?
Submission to his
Give me
God.
something tangible I need to go do
his
right
word.
now. What words and what
can
book?
take the Ten
And what book? And what book? This Bible?
You can take the Torah.
We supposed to keep the laws of the Bible?
You can take the Torah.
Are we supposed to keep the laws in the Bible? Yes or no?
There wasn't no Bible.
There wasn't. There we go. Now we know the truth. You don't believe in the Bible.
Was there a Bible?
Yes, there was a Bible. The Bible was the first thing to ever exist.
It was no word.
What came before the Bible?
Yo, look
Bible
what
just
you're
means
doing.
biblios.
Look what you're doing.
What came before the Bible?
You're taking a believer.
John
right
8:32 again.
And
That's what
now
I'm
you're
talking
being
about.
distracted.
The book of
Listen,
John, chapter 8 and verse 32.
You don't believe in the Bible because you don't do what the Bible says. That's what I'm asking you. What's the Sabbath?
No, I believe in God.
Okay, what did God require of you?
You believe in God?
What did God require of you?
Which version
You
of the
can't tell me
Bible
what God
do you
requires of you, which means you don't
I do.
believe in anything.
I
'Cause
do.
belief comes
You
with
worship
action.
one God.
Belief comes with
You
action.
worship
Read it
one
again.
God.
And ye shall know the
One
truth.
God.
The devil believes there's one God.
What?
That's what the Bible say. Read it again.
And ye
I think
shall
that
know
don't
the
fit with the
truth,
devil then.
and the truth shall make you
Because
free.
the devil ain't submit to the
And
white
ye
people.
shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Read the next verse. Yo, you got
They
something
answered
to
him, We
over here.
be Abraham's seed, and were never in bond to any man. How sayest thou, ye?
Hey, Ira, just bring him back over here. That's the devil. Bring him back over here. Come on here. Walk over here with him. Read it again. He want to come talk to you on the side because he don't want to deal with this Bible. Bring him right back here and stand here with him. Ira, come right here and stand here with him. Let him say whatever he got to say to you right here. Come on.
They answered him, We are Abraham's seed, and we never in bondage to any man. How sayest thou?
That's what they said back then. We be Abraham's seed. We've never been in slavery. I'm free today. That's what the people said in the Bible. This is what Christ said.
Ye shall be made free.
You have to be made free. You ain't free yet. Christ got to come back and save you. You ain't free.
That's right.
You ain't free. You know how? Because you got money in your pocket so you can pay these bills just like I do. If you walking, you got to walk and go to a place with rent or a mortgage just like I do. You got a car with a car note so you live on the street then.
No.
So you ain't free. Baruch 8:32. That's what I'm saying.
28 years.
This is lies upon lies upon lies. You can't give anybody nothing tangible to do. Baruch 3 and verse 8. Give me something tangible that we can do to fix our community. Hey, my brother, if you want to get right? And I say, and you say you want to get right. Yeah, see, there we go. You praise Allah. Allah is a lie. Leviticus chapter 26 and 1. There you go. It came out. You don't believe in the Bible. You believe in Allah. But Leviticus chapter 20. Allah. That's what it said. Allah. My brother right here. My brother. Now, let me ask you something. What do you believe in? Christianity? Islam? Christianity. Okay.
No,
now, let me ask you something.
With you.
The question I have for you is,
I believe in
God in the Bible, did he give us specific things to do?
To reveal the revelations.
Did he give commandments, specific things to do? Okay. Now look at one that he said. He said not to serve Islam. Leviticus 26 and 1.
The book of Leviticus chapter 26 and verse 1. Ye shall make no idols, nor graven image, neither shall ye rear up a standing image, neither shall ye set up any image of stone in your land to bow down into it.
So you wasn't supposed to bow down to a rock. You wasn't supposed to go around a rock, my brother. That's a commandment of God. He said you weren't supposed to go around a rock and kiss it. So the religion of Islam, what do they do, my brother? My brother, what do they do in the religion of Islam? I'm asking you, what do they do in the religion of Islam?
You don't fucking know.
Don't they go and make a pilgrimage to Mecca and they walk around it and then they kissed it? Leviticus chapter, Jeremiah 2 and verse 26. This wouldn't bother you if you don't do it. You will walk and go down the street. Jeremiah 2 and 26. It bothers you because you know you're confused. Jeremiah 2 and 26.
The book of Jeremiah.
You gotta give up Islam, brother. Leave that jail shit alone. Read it. Jeremiah 2 and 26.
As the thief is ashamed.
Bro, you believe in a lie. You mad because you believe in a lie. Ask your rock to come and save you. That's what we're going to read. Jeremiah 2:26. Tell the rock to come get us out of poverty and oppression. Tell the rock to come save us. Tell it. Go call the rock.
You're going to divide all your
The thief
people up.
is ashamed when he is
You're going to divide all
found.
your people up on some
The
dumb
book
shit.
of Jeremiah, chapter 2 and verse 26. As the thief is ashamed when he is found, so is the house of Israel. Verse 27, saying to the stock, thou art my father, to a stone.
To a stone. Read it again.
To a stone.
To a stone.
One more time for him.
To a stone. Thou hast brought me forth.
That's what they say in Islam. The stone brought them forth. Allah is a damn liar. He's a liar. Read it again.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 2 and verse 27, saying,
Bro, you ain't got to be mad at me. I'm reading the Bible. Jeremiah 2:27.
saying to the stock, thou art my father, and to a stone thou hast brought me forth. For they have turned their back unto me, for not their face, but in time of their trouble they will say, arise.
Arise, because the rock ain't never helped us. The nation, the slavery we faced under Islam was worse than anything we ever faced. It was 1,300 years of slavery under Islam. And now we want to fight each other over Islam. Islam never helped us. God said, tell the rock to stand up and save us. You ever seen a rock on the block saving the people? You ever seen a rock telling the people what they got to do? The rock ain't never helped us. Read verse 27 again.
Saying to the stock, thou art my father, and to the stone, thou hast what? And to the stone, to what? And to the stone, and to what? And to the stone,
One more time.
and to the stone, thou hast brought me forth, for they have turned their back unto me.
They turn their back to God. They don't keep the laws of God. They believe in rocks. They believe in the Kaaba stone. The Kaaba stone in Islam is a lie. Read.
And not their face, but in thy time of their trouble, they will say, arise and save us.
When trouble comes upon our people in Islam, they're going to ask the rock to save them. The rock can't save you. Islam can't save you. That's why we oppress. Deuteronomy 20 and verse 64. We don't keep the laws of God. And when we try to talk to our brother about the laws of God, they get upset. That you a man of God, now I gotta be quiet. I'm gonna keep reading this Bible. You don't scare me, brother. I'm gonna keep reading this Bible. Deuteronomy 20 and verse 64. Brothers think they scare me. I got a different spirit on me, brother. Cross that street. Read it. Deuteronomy 20 and 64.
And the Lord,
I would love if you kill me out here, because guess what's gonna happen? I'm going to heaven. So don't talk to me like that. Nah, we good. Deuteronomy 28 verse 64.
and the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
Hey, you being emotional. That's what's happening. Because I'm telling you, get out of Islam. You being emotional. That's what you got to do. It's not our religion. Read verse 64.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and thou shalt serve other gods,
See what he said? We would serve other gods.
which neither nor our fathers have known.
Our fathers did not know these gods. They did not know Islam. What are the two gods that they didn't know?
Even wood,
Even Christianity, because we don't teach Christianity. We teach the laws of the Bible. The Israelites waking up and keeping God's commandments. That's what we teach. It's a black man's book we got. Read it again.
even wood and stone.
What?
And stone.
See, they get mad when you talk about that dirty little pebble over there in Mecca. They get mad about that pebble because they like to kiss it. But the Bible says you ain't supposed to be worshiping a stone. Read it again.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the end of the earth, even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods.
They ain't built no rock, brother. They ain't built no cobblestone. No lie like that. Don't lie on my fathers. They didn't build no cobblestone. Give me Genesis chapter 18 and 19. This is what Abraham stood on. This is the rock Abraham stood on. This is what Abraham stood on. Genesis 18 and 19.
The book of Genesis, chapter 18 and verse 19. For I know him that he commanded his children and his household after him, and they shall keep the way of the Lord.
The ways of who?
The way of the Lord.
The laws of who?
The way of the Lord.
Not the ways of the damn cobblestone. They didn't keep the ways of the cobblestone. Stop lying out here, man. Take that Philly shit up the road, man. Ain't nobody worship no cobblestone. Take that back to Philly. Take that back. back to the lies. Allah is a lie. Allah is, I know, and Allah is a lie. You don't believe in the God of this Bible. That's what we want you to believe in. Come back to that God. Come back to that God. You ain't supposed to be worshiping no stone, brother. You telling me you worship Allah. Read it again. You said Abraham made the rock, but you telling me you don't worship it. You worship a rock. It's one of the first tenets of Islam is to worship that Kaaba stone. Read it again.
For I know him, that he would command his children and his household after him. And they shall keep the way of the Lord, to do his justice and judgment, that the Lord may bring upon Abraham that which hath spoken of him.
Abraham kept the laws of God. He ain't bow down on no Kaaba stone. Leviticus chapter, go back to Deuteronomy 20 and verse 64. Deuteronomy 20 and verse 64. I'm going to rock out with the laws of God. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rock out with the laws of God. I like my odds, brother. The rock ain't never did nothing for us. I'm going to read what the book says. Deuteronomy 20 and verse 64.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from one end of the earth even unto another. And there thou shalt serve other gods.
So Islam is one of these other gods. Go ahead.
Which neither thou...
You know Muhammad was a pedophile. He married an 8-year-old. Come talk to me about that. Read that again.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
The Bible said we didn't know wood and stone. We didn't know the cross of Christianity. We didn't know the Kaaba stone. The Bible don't say to bow down to that. So when we say we believers in the Bible, we're going to keep what the Bible says. We're going to keep the laws that the Bible says to keep. Like, give me Matthew chapter 19 and verse 4 and 5. Islam tells you can have multiple wives. Give me 1 Corinthians 7 and 2. Let's make it easy. But Christ said this. We believe in the Bible. We believe what Christ said. Because Christ came back and corrected it. 1 Corinthians 7 and 2.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 2. Nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife.
Have one wife. His own wife. One more time.
Nevertheless,
This make a person in Islam mad. I thought you're supposed to be disciplined. I thought you're supposed to be disciplined. Why are you so upset? I'm reading it correctly out the Bible. You're supposed to have one wife. Christ came back. He told you you're supposed to have one wife. So if you're in Islam with multiple wives, you are breaking the laws of God. You don't believe in God.
nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife.
See, that cut them when they know they're breaking the laws of God. Give me Matthew chapter 19, verse 4 and 5. Let's read it again. You're supposed to have one wife. You ain't supposed to be in Islam with 4, 5, 6 wives. That was never ordained by the Bible. Like I said, we don't believe in the same things.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is